fireworks. I'd like to welcome everyone to Rosedale, Maryland for the 2024-25 CCBC Essex Knights opener here. We have a great one on hand for us. We have the Monroe University Bronx Express team coming in. First game for both teams this year. Coincidentally, last year they both opened with the same matchup right here. If you remember back, it was ring ceremony night for the Knights. And the Knights prevailed in that one, 94-41. Monroe comes in today ranked number 8 in the Division III NJCA preseason poll. The Knights are ranked number 4 in the Division II preseason poll. So both teams, high expectations. Monroe, 5 returners for this season, and we'll get into some of the personnel as we go throughout the game here. The Knights, very much a new lineup. Several transfers. They have a red shirt from last year in the starting lineup as well. Only 2 returners, Tyasia Williams and Anila Davis, who will both be reserves today. Tips won by the Knights. See the ball in the hands of sophomore transfer Gigi Gamble. Monroe comes out man-to-man. See a nice pass by Paige Smith to Adela Sesunanen for the first 2. Paige Smith, a Frederick transfer, a big-time scorer, shows off her passing game there. Three-quarter court pressure by the Knights. Steal by Smith. Pass to Kashinti Holmes for the and one. Nice finish there at the rim. Great look by Paige Smith. I think one thing about the Knights this year, I think with the speed on the court and the depth as compared to last year, they're going to be a much more up-tempo pressing team. Last year played a lot more half-court zone. I think you're going to see them try to dictate the pace a little bit more this year. Holmes is good on the free throw, and it's 5-0. Bucket there by Beverly Williams, and we're quickly up the court to Michaela Guest for the bucket. Like I talked about earlier, that transition game, not just the defense, but looking to get out and run. Michaela Guest, a transfer from Moberly Area Community College, where she had a very solid year last year. Quickly up the court to her for a fast 2 and a timeout by Monroe. Just to go over last year, the Knights were 27-8. Season concluded once again at the national tournament with a semifinal appearance, loss in the Final Four to Johnson County, 59-54, who advanced to the national championship game, losing to eventual champion Kirkwood. The 3rd trip to the Final Four in 3 consecutive years for the Knights, 2 semifinal appearances, sandwich a national championship in 21-22. Monroe quickly into the front court. Kashinti Holmes, you see her activity. Nice finish and one at the rim. Holmes kind of shows off her game there. The one thing Coach Cini really loves about her, she's kind of a Swiss Army knife. She can do a little bit of everything. She can put it on the floor. She's active. She's long. She gets out well in transition. She's a little bit of a do-it-all player, a great defender. She can guard multiple positions and shows off a lot of that skill right there with that play. Her free throw is good. And another turnover forced here due to that pressure. The Knights are doing a really great job taking away that easy center pass, making the Express look to throw the ball over the top, find another option. So far, been really successful with that. Gamble to Holmes. Over to Guess, putting it on the floor and going strong to the basket. Sesunanen battling there. saved in bounds by Guest. She'll get the assist to Holmes, who has a quick 8 for the Knights. Size advantage, one of the big things. Express, no starters over 5'7". Knights have 3 players 5'11" or taller on the court. Drive of the lane, a miss there by Moorer. Sessenjanin on the rebound to Paige Smith with a pull-up, 2. Paige Smith, that's one of, not only is she a three-point shooter, but she shoots it really well off the dribble. She shows it off right there. Knights playing a little bit of zone here in the half court. Look for them to mix it up a little bit this season, but going from press to zone to start this one. And there's a bucket by number 12, Makira Bunzi, for the Express to make it 14-4. Gamble getting in the lane. Tough finish. Great finish. I don't know if there was contact, but she definitely was in amongst the post players there and finished one high off the glass. Monroe working the ball. Smith with a little steal there, poking a steal. She's going to get an easy deuce and another Monroe timeout. This is their second. Great hands there by Smith to poke the ball free and then beat the defense down the floor for an easy basket. That's one of the things that the Knights are looking to do this year, is really use that defense to generate some easy offense. Last year, more of a half-court team, not as many transition opportunities, and they really had to score in the half-court more effectively. This year, with the personnel, they're definitely going to look to push that tempo, create steals, create easy opportunities, as they've done today. I think that's layup number 4 or 5 for the Knights. Again, Mike Sini, season number 5 here for the Knights. He's assisted by veteran coach Arthur Fitzhugh, Ryan DeVoe, Virgil Kennedy, and program alum Rhea Fink, who was an integral member of the 1920 Knights team that qualified for the national tournament prior to COVID ending the season. Whoa. And there's a block, but looks like she got her down low. The foul's going to be on Michaela Guest. Up top, looked good. Down low, a little bit too much body there. And Monroe's going to go. We have Beverly Williams going to the line for 2. And Monroe, what you saw there, they attacked the pressure. I think that's kind of that difficult decision. Do you attack the pressure, which feeds into the tempo, hands of the Knights, or do you break pressure and then get into some half-court offense? They elected to rush there, and now we're going the other way with 2 misses from the line. Paige Smith to Guest. I think Guest got a little sped up there. Nice defensive play by the Express. That's number 22, Tiffany Newsome, coming off the bench. She was an all-region honorable mention performer last year for the Express. She comes off and gives some instant defense. Gives them another ball handler on the floor as well. And ball's knocked out of bounds by the Knights. Express going to settle in here and run some half-court O. And the ball shot clock down to 10 with dribble drive. It looks like Paige Smith got her hand in there. It might have been Session Ann and got her hand in there on the ball. Kind of forced a tough shot that ended up going off the Express out of bounds. Seeing some Express zone here. Paige Smith with a miss. Michaela Guest put it on the floor. Looks like Express hands are getting on the ball there a little bit. First on Guest's miss, and then Session Ann on the putback attempt. Looks like they got a piece of her shot. So it does go out of bounds off of Monroe. It's a good defense by the Express. Tough inbounds there. Great pass by Smith down to Michaela Guest. She did a great job sealing off her defender. Gave a good angle for the pass and an easy finish. And Adela with the steal up to Kashinti Holmes, who is fouled. Great job advancing the ball there. Session Ann with the steal and the nice pass forward. Some subs for the Express. 23, Salima Williams checks back into the game, and number 34, Damaya Cheatham enters. For the Knights, we have freshman Reagan Robinson, who is a big-time high school scorer out of Delaware. A returner and a couple of returners, Tyasia Williams and Anila Davis, both check in for their first appearances. Anila, product of local Mount Carmel High School. Tyasia Williams comes from Long Island, Uniondale. We also have Antonique Austin, who is a product of Wisconsin High School. Sun Prairie West, played last season for a very talented Morton College team who advanced to the national tournament. She comes in as a transfer. Also, we have Sierra McGinley, who had a great freshman campaign last year at Richard Bland College in Petersburg, Virginia. Up to Williams, who kind of stumbled there on the jump stop. And that's going to be a miss. Express come the other way. Oh, dare I say, I'm filling in for our extraordinary announcer, Aaron, but dare I invite you to the block party? I have to give him credit there. That's one of his taglines. Welcome to the block party. Ant Austin with a nice play there. We've got an illegal screen there called on the Express. That's number 20, Davian Myers with the foul, and that's her second. Monroe stays in the zone. Reagan Robinson for three. And that's one of her many talents, but she is instant offense off the bench, and she shows it off right there. She's not shy, and she can hit from just about anywhere. Austin with the rebound, and McGinley gets them going on the break. And we have a travel. I think there was a player coming from behind. McGinley didn't see her. Tried to put it on the floor. Whistled for the travel there. We're going to have a foul on Anila Davis. Just a little late there getting to the spot. That is the third foul on the Knights. Monroe is at 4 currently. 3 minutes and 56 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Knights still sitting in that zone. Close out there by Austin, but the three is good. And again, that's Newsom. Came in off the bench to give a little spark. And that's going to be a foul on number 22, Newsom. Basket at one end, gets dinged with the foul at the other end. That's foul number 5. I believe they should be going to the free throw line here. And refs aren't sure how many fouls there are. The board's showing 5 on the Express, and table gave them a little buzzer. It's game 1 for all of us, me included. So Ant Austin, we'll go by the nickname. Ant Austin is going to go to the line here for 2. It's opportunity here for the Knights to get to the free throw line. 3 minutes and 37 seconds in the bonus, and with the tempo that they're playing at, have a lot of opportunities from the line here. First one is good for Austin. Second off the rim and in. The Knights with 5 reserves on the court continue this pace. This Tyja Williams with the steal, and there was a lot of contact and no call, looks like. So the Knights will have the baseline out of bounds there. They're going to get Austin there on an illegal screen on the baseline to baseline pick action. We'll go back to the Express. Active group of 3 guards on the floor here for the Knights. Get it down low for the Express, and a finish there. That's number 20, Davian Myers with the basket. And that's McGinley from 3. Nice play there by Austin. One thing you'll see about her game, she's playing at the forward spot for the Knights, but she is multi-talented. She could shoot it, she could put it on the floor, she could pass it, and she's a very feisty defender, both in the perimeter and on the paint. Williams to Robinson for another 2 off the steal. Knights doing a great job forcing the Express to catch it deep in the backcourt, and then their activity is giving them fits. And there's a miss. Ball goes to Austin. And there's a steal. And I think they're going to get a travel there on number 4, Beverly Williams. Everyone got going a little quick there. Austin tried to lead the break, and Express got a piece of it and knocked it away, but unable to capitalize on the turnover. Nyla Davis running the point. Davis with the miss, but an offensive rebound by Reagan Robinson. We got a loose ball. Sierra McGinley with a nice job getting on the floor there. Davis loses it. I think we have a travel. It's a moment of sloppiness there by both teams. It's early season basketball, folks. Both teams have run through a gauntlet in the preseason, some opportunities to get better. The first one for real today. There's a steal, but a miss by Moorer. This turn back and a travel. It's going to be Knights ball on the baseline. Davis at the point. Zone for Monroe. Over to McGinley with a long rebound to Robinson again. Over to Austin on the wing. who misses with a long rebound, and Robinson had it pulled away, but the ball off the Express and out of bounds. See Coach Demel Ling of the Express. This is year 2 for him. Last year, Region 15 champions. He's done a nice job there in his short tenure. Davis from 3. Nice screen by Austin. Robinson used it well, drew the help, and kicked to a wide open Davis, who knocks it down. You're going to get a 10-second call. Looks like they got out of that trap, and then not a lot of they needed to push it a little bit to get it across. And they're called for the 10-second violation. That duo of Taisha Williams and Anila Davis providing some great backcourt pressure there. Robinson from the logo. Reagan Robinson from the logo knocks it down. You know what I said earlier, she could shoot it from anywhere. She shows it off right there. McGinley with the steal over to Robinson. She doesn't know she's got someone behind her. Has her pocket picked. Monroe with a scrappy play there, but unable to finish, and that's the close of the first quarter. Knights 38, the Express 8. Just to talk about a little bit what we talked at the start of this game. You know, the keys for the Knights coming into this season is really to get back to establishing that tempo. 3 years ago, averaged 92 points a game. The national championship season set the NJCAA Division II record for points scored in a season. Last year, due to the makeup of the roster, played a little bit slower, a little bit less pressure. Still averaged 82 points a game, which is outstanding at this level, but they're looking to get back to where they're playing in the triple figures regularly. Definitely on that pace today. Looks like to start the second quarter, they're going to go back to the starters, but that really, Coach Cini wants that to be the hallmark. This team can get up and down. They can shoot the 3. They're going to pressure you for 40 minutes, and they're going to try to make teams play the way that they want to play. For Monroe, they know coming into this game they're playing against a national level Division II program. It's about continual improvement. Like I said with Coach Ling, he knows that his team is going to be very competitive at the Division III level, very competitive within Region 15. And these types of games, we're going to play these types of games just to make themselves better for when they get into conference and region play. It'll be Express ball coming out of the break. I think we're going to have a travel here. Great job by Michaela Guest stepping in, forcing the Express player to pick up the ball and force the travel. The ball back in the hands of starting point guard Gigi Gamble, who 20 points a game was the freshman of the year in New Jersey last year for Kane University. She's yet to score today, been more of a facilitator. Turnover there by Smith. And a nice finish by Beverly Williams. Back the other way. Paige Smith uses her dribble to get in a lane, hits that 10-footer. The Knights have backed off the full court pressure, it appears, for now, focusing on the half court zone defense. Express find a soft spot in the zone there, unable to finish. Found a little gap there in between the Knights' arms and bodies to get a good scoring opportunity. The officials are talking about should there be a reset of the shot clock. Didn't look from this angle that they drew iron there. Michaela Guest with the rebound, and she's quickly fouled. And I believe that'll be foul number 3. That foul is on Davian Myers, and I believe that will be her 3rd. It's a Knights turnover there, and we have a 4-on-1 break with Gigi Gamble back. Puts a little pressure on the shot and forces a miss. And Cash Holmes is called for the double dribble there. Bit of pressure coming from the backside, tipping at the ball, forces the turnover. Nice effort play there by the Express. And it's an air ball from the corner, and Paige Smith is out running with the Knights. This pass to Michaela Guest, who misses the layup. Did a nice job running the floor, just didn't get the finish after the nice pass by Smith. Monroe's going to turn it over, going the other way. Some sloppy passing there by the Knights. An easy one going the other way by the Express. The Express have turned up the defensive intensity a little bit, and a couple of Knights miscues. Gamble over to Sessionanen. Rebound by Michaela Guest, and a miss on the putback. We have an offensive foul called. Number 12, Makira Bunzi, catches in the paint, turns, has a Knight standing right there. I believe it was Guest who tumbles to the floor and draws the offensive foul call. I'm sure the Knights here are going to look to clean it up offensively. There's been some sloppy passes, a couple missed layups. Go to some new personnel. The new player in the game is Astu Diongu. Senegal via New York City. She immediately gets into the stat line with an offensive rebound. Out to Gamble, who knocks it down. So nice play by Astu Diongu there to get the offensive rebound, get it out to the perimeter. Over to Gamble for her first bucket. Diongu is going to play the top of the zone there, give the Knights a long, active 6-foot perimeter player. Get those arms in the passing lane, make life difficult for the Express. Paige Smith off the dribble, over to Austin with a miss. There's a missed 3 by the Express going the other way. The one thing about this team they'll say is despite the fact that they are outsized in the paint, they are definitely battling in there. They've done a really nice job scrapping on the boards. Gamble, long three. Knights in the paint did a nice job clearing the way, and Ant Austin with the offensive rebound and the putback. Sessionanen with the steal, gets it over to Gamble. Looking to speed things up, finds a wide open Paige Smith, who again puts it on the floor. Contested pull up, no good. Diango with another rebound, hits Gamble on the perimeter, and she knocks down the three. Astu Diango again, impact play, gets the offensive rebound and the assist. Nice job since she's entered the game for the Knights. A loose ball there, unable to connect. Diango's looking for Austin on the break there. Ball goes out of bounds. We have Cheyenne Hoxie's entered the game for Monroe, her first appearance. Austin on the rebound and the missed three, up to Gamble. She's going to look to finish in transition, and we have an offensive foul. Nice job defensively there, establishing position, taking the contact. Be the Knights' second foul of the quarter. Correction, the first foul of the quarter, the scoreboard's first game for the scoreboard also. Sessionanen joins the block party. Head to Smith with a hesitation. Pass to Diango, who travels. Kind of lost the initial pass there, tried to regather it before she could get the shot off. She travels. Good find by Smith in transition. Knights unable to capitalize there. This has been a much slower quarter. 10 points in 5.5 minutes for the Knights. Things have slowed down, dropped out of that full court pressure. A little bit of sloppy play. Sometimes it's you change your style and it changes how you play offensively. Ball's deflected up top and goes out of bounds off the Knights. The express ball on the baseline with 20 on the shot clock. Missed three from the corner. Austin with the rebound. Up to Paige Smith. Paige Smith across the court to Sessionanen for the wide open three. Off the rim. Michaela Guest battling in the paint. It's Paige Smith with a step back three, and she knocks it down. She's got 3 on the jersey for a reason. Can't give her a lot of space. As you can see, several Knights players, 3 or 4, if you give them any room, they're going to cash in. Gamble ahead to Austin for the basket. And again, Gigi Gamble really has bought into that role of being the facilitator. Big-time scorer last year, as I mentioned, at Kane University. I believe the box I have shows her at 2. I think she's had 3 points, but also working on distributing the ball and leading the break for the Knights. Great job there, finding Austin for an easy 2. And one thing about this roster is you have 3 or 4 really dynamic playmaking guards. They can all shoot it. They can all put it on the floor. They can all pass. Really makes a difficult matchup problem. There's nobody you can really focus on. You can't really leave any of them unattended, and they've kind of shown that off in addition to that pressing defense, shown off in the half court that they have several players who are very dynamic with the ball in their hands. For the Express, that's timeout number 3 of the half. And they only have 2 remaining. Just to set the lineup coming out of the timeout, we have Anila Davis, Taisha Williams, Sierra McGinley, Reagan Robinson, and Michaela Guest will be the forward on the floor, really going with a 4-guard lineup, a little smaller here. You're going to look for a lot of activity in this zone. Again, 4 players on the floor who can handle the ball for the Knights. The offensive rebound there, out of bounds. Monroe grabbed it, but foot on the line. Knights are going to go the other way, leading 53-12 with exactly 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Monroe staying in that zone. Over to Taisha Williams on the wing. A miss. Michaela Guest battling again. I think Guest hasn't had some success with some of the finishes, but she's done a great job scrapping there in the paint. Hands on a lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of opportunities. It's a good sign for things to come, even though the bounce hasn't been kind to her so far today. Doing a lot of great things with the activity in the paint. And here's a rollback, and she is whacked going to the basket. Teammates run over there to pick her up for her efforts. Another example of what she's done, going hard to the basket, catches, unable to get it through the hoop as she's whacked in the process. She'll earn 2 free throws, and that's foul number 2 on Tiffany Newsom of the Express. First shot is a miss. Second one's around the rim and in. For the Knights, Laquel Davis, local product out of Edgewood High School, will enter the game. And the Knights are tremendously small out here, really going 5 guards on the floor. The Express are not huge, so maybe not a major matchup issue, but expect to see a lot of activity from this small group. Got feet and hands quick, make up for the lack of height. Express moving the ball really well here. Contested shot. You got a rebound, and McKinley grabs it there. Great effort by her. She's defending the post. Comes up with the offensive rebound, and Reagan Robinson from 25 knocks it down. That's a big-time shot. She is not shy, and she shows it off there. When she's got it in her hands and she's 30 feet and in, you better find her quick. It's a miss by Newsom and an offensive rebound. Express doing a nice job moving the ball around the perimeter, and we're going to have an offensive foul on Monroe's number 12. That is Makira Bunzi. That is her second. Somehow in all that, they get Robinson open, and, you know, they run Davis off that double screen, and when people start helping, Reagan shakes free, and she takes a great pass for Davis and knocks it down. Davis did a great job there, not over-penetrating. She turned back, kept her dribble, looked cross-court to a wide-open Robinson. It's a nice finish inside by Bunsey against the smaller Knights. She does a nice job, catch, turn, and finish. We have a foul up top. That's going to be team foul number 4 of the quarter. No free throws yet. We're at 60-14 with 39.2 seconds left in the half. All 12 active Knights have appeared. Robinson with the ball at the point. I think they're going to let her work a little bit. Oh, and her pocket is picked. And a nice layup there. That is Moorer for the Express with a nice play defensively and the finish. And in transition, we have a foul on Moorer. So she's looking to bring the intensity defensively there. She gets caught with her hand in the cookie jar, and she's whistled for a foul. And Anila Davis will go to the line for 2. Express making a couple changes here late in the half. And the free throw is off by Davis. She'll shoot one more. Second one is good. 22.8 seconds left in the half. Monroe basketball. Knights stay in that zone. Little dribble penetration, a nice little pass. Miss on the layup, and the Knights are off and running, and Davis is going to be the recipient of some more freebies here. Nice seeing the Knights bench active, cheering on the players in the game. Always a hallmark of the squad, everyone getting hyped for the highlight reel action on the court. We have a miss. Reagan Robinson makes up for that turnover by knocking down, like that's her third 25-footer of the game. Knights out on the floor to give her due props for knocking that shot down. We go to the half with the Knights leading 65-16. We're going to break away for halftime here, and we will be back in 15 minutes. All right, welcome back, everyone. We're going to get you situated and ready for the start of this second half. We're going to go through the stats a little bit. First, for the visitors from Monroe University, it's going down the leading scorers. Makira Bunzi leads the way with 6, followed up with 4 is Beverly Williams and Tymir Moorer. A little bit of foul trouble, 4 players with 2 fouls each for the Express. 10 rebounds on the game, led multiple players with 2 rebounds for the Express. For the Knights, 65 points in the half. First off, and the star of the show to this point off the bench, Reagan Robinson, 5 of 5 from three-point range, 15 points to lead the way for the Knights. Kwashinti Holmes, 10, 9 for Paige Smith, 8 for Gigi Gamble. Also, Aunt Austin with 9 off the bench. And the other thing she's done is really stuffed the stat sheet. She also has 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Holmes and Austin have really done a nice job in that versatility role in the forward spot of giving the Knights defense, rebound, passing, a little bit of everything. And those two have played really well. Michaela Guest, 5 points to go along with 4 rebounds. She's really been battling inside. Knights do have a 20-10 advantage on the boards this afternoon. And then the other big stat that really jumped out at me, and part of it is a product of first quarter pressure that forced a lot of turnovers and easy shots, but then also hot three-point shooting, specifically by Reagan Robinson. Knights are shooting 60.5% from the field on the game, 23 of 37. They're also 10 of 20 from three-point range. 5 players have hit a three-point field goal so far for the Knights. Monroe comes out with a little half-court pressure and ends up with Paige Smith wide open. She misses the shot, but there's going to be a foul there, and I believe that's going to be number 4. That's actually number 3 on Myers. I believe the call here is that the foul was after the shot. So Paige Smith is standing at the free throw line. I think they called the foul on the box out. So they will not be shooting. Looks like the Express are going to turn up the defensive intensity a little bit here, maybe try some traps out of that half court. Step back by Gamble, a miss. Michaela Guest scrapping in there. The ball's loose. And you're going to get a travel. The Express grabbed it and then slid along the floor a little bit. It's going to go back to the Knights. A couple of misses to start the half from three-point range for the Knights. We have a fresh shot clock. Smith into Guest, and that's off the rim. And again, these rims have not been kind to her today. She's done a great job scrapping in there. She's had several layup attempts roll off the rim, and she's going to go back to the line for 2. And that is foul number 4 for Davian Myers. First shot there for Guest is good. She'll attempt her second. Second looks good and is good. Nice release there, and 2 quick ones from the line for Guest. Knights back to that zone. We're going to have a 3-second call there on the Express in the paint, dribbling the ball up top. Just got caught watching a little bit. The ball's going to go back to the Knights. Gamble running the show here. Over to Sessinanen up top. Smith on the wing from 3. In and out. Nice little stop there by Newsome, and the finish with Paige Smith trying to hunt her down. Ahead to Smith, over to Gamble. A little hesitation, down the lane, turning off the rim, and that's going to be off of Holmes, out of bounds, back to the Express. Gamble jumps out to try to get a steal. Sessinanen with a good defense there in the post. Shot is off, offensive rebound and a putback. This is Bunzy, the leading scorer, now up to 8. Great left-handed finish by Michaela Gass. Paige Smith dumps it down there. Defense jumps out on the shooter. Wide open pass to Guest in the post, and she spins to her left hand. A great finish. Knights are going to get hit with a loose ball foul there. It's Cash Holmes with the foul. And that is her first. Knights only whistled for 4 fouls in the first half. No foul trouble to speak of. And that is their 5th on the game. And we're going to get a foul there. Holmes picks up 2 quick ones, and we're going to have an and 1. It's Demaya Cheatham with the bucket, and she'll go to the line for 1 more. Monroe calls out a defense here, and let's see if maybe they go to a little bit of full court pressure. Guest on the rebound. Gamble's off and running. Finds an open Smith into the lane. Fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Smith makes her first. It's her first free throw of the day. Smith's second, off the rim, no good. It's going to go to the Express. Express moving the ball on the perimeter. And I think we're going to have a blocking foul there, charged to Michaela Guest, and that's going to be her 3rd. Rebound by Sessinanen. Smith leading the break. Finds Gamble on the wing. Gamble knocks it down. Nice play by Smith there, keeping the dribble alive, drawing some attention, and then finding a wide open Gigi Gamble for 3. Knights really clamping down on those interior passes. The first half, Monroe had some success getting the ball into the paint, have really backed up a little bit, take some of those passing angles away, forcing Monroe to be a little more of a perimeter-based team offensively, and right now that is paying dividends. And I think we had a shot clock violation there, slowed the Knights down. One way to slow them down, blow that horn, shot clock violation, and now they're going to have to do it in the half court. And that's Adela Session-Janin from the free throw line. Smooth looking catch, turn, and knock it down. Holmes gets her hand in the passing lane, knocks it away. Gamble going the other way. Floater, no good. Offensive rebound, loose ball. Bodies on the floor, ends up with Smith. Session-Janin for three, and she knocks it down. Nice job on the scramble there by the Knights to get it to Smith and then find the wide open, spotted up Session-Janin for three. And she's got a great touch for a post player. She shoots it really well. If she gets her feet set, she will catch and knock it down, as she has done the last couple of possessions for the Knights. And we have wholesale substitutions here. All five going out. We're going to have Anila Davis, Taisha Williams, Ant Austin, Reagan Robinson, and Sierra McGinley. So back to that small lineup, really all five guards. Over to Austin on the wing, and she is good. The Knights really showing off that depth of three-point shooters. Several players, if they get free, they will knock it down. That has been on display this afternoon. Express come the other way with a knockdown three. That's Amira McLeod with her first bucket of the day. Williams misses on the pull-up. And Ant Austin ties her up. That on the jump ball, that's going to go to Monroe. Good decision there. Williams beats her defender off the dribble. Doesn't get too deep, stops and pops. Shot just a little off, but nice decision there on the pull-up. Express with dribble penetration into the league. Into the lane, and they come up with a layup on the help. Robinson, she picks up right where she left off, 5 for 5 in the first half. She's now 6 for 6 on the day. Missed two there. Save on the baseline. That is over to Bunzy, who knocks it down. She's into double figures for the Express. Williams over to Sierra McGinley, and she knocks another one down. They're just showing off at this point. McGinley was a 40% three-point shooter last year for Richard Bland. Shows exactly why there. Another offensive rebound, another putback for the Express. Again, Knights have went a lot smaller here. Some putback opportunities. McGinley from the corner, 3 or 4 times off the rim, doesn't go down. It's a soft miss. The Express come up with a rebound, and they're running the other way. And we've got a travel at the top there on the catch and pass That's Newsome. McKinley with the miss. Bodies flying to the floor. Austin came flying through there after the offensive board. It's going to go back to the Express on the miss. Newsome steps in for two. That miss off McGinley out of bounds. Express will keep it. We're going to get an offensive foul. That's Newsome, 22. She had a Nyla Davis on the roll to the basket. Little two-hand push-off. Official said not so quick. The whistle there, and there's been 3 or 4 offensive fouls now on baseline out-of-bounds plays, a couple on each team. That's going to be Newsome's third. Now we have a Nyla Davis running the point. Austin goes to the bench, and Astu Diangu checks back in. McKinley with the miss. Loose ball goes to the Express. Wide open look for Monroe from the corner, no good. Nyla Davis with the offensive rebound. She pushes the rock. She's got a finish in the lane and one. Thought we might get a foul. Looks like Taisha Williams got tied up in transition. Maybe came up with a little floor burn there, but Davis with the great decision and the finish. Misses the freebie. Laquel Davis has also entered the game for the Knights. And we have a Monroe travel. Davis takes the ball from. Davis takes the ball from Davis. Over to Taisha Williams. Back to McGinley. The miss. Nyla with the rebound. It's Taisha Williams with the miss. Offensive rebound, and she's fouled. A crafty little play there. Kind of a tips it to herself. Gets to the paint and gets to the free throw line. Davis misses there. Astu Diangu with the rebound, and she's tied up. Due to Ant Austin forced the jump ball several minutes ago, so this one will go to the Knights. Diangu on the rollback. Pass was a little bit offline. Knights hustle play over to Laquel Davis on the wing. Loses the handle, and we're going the other way. Inside a minute in the quarter. Open shot from the wing is good. That's Moorer with the three. Nice ball movement over to McGinley. That one is in rhythm. Very nice. Advance the ball, force Monroe deep defensively, and then they swing it around the perimeter. Three very nice passes. Get McGinley in rhythm, and she knocks it down. Back to the wing. They try the same play again. We have Anila Davis from half court with the miss. That is the end of the third quarter. 92 for your CCBC Essex Knights. The Monroe University Express 34. Looks like the Knights are going to go back to the starters. Trying to split up the minutes here, basically groups of 5 and 5 each quarter. Go back to the starters here to start the fourth. This is a great opportunity, not just for the Knights, for both teams, really to work on things. Again, first game of the season for both teams. You're going to see those early season mistakes, some early season jitters. Time to kind of get that out of your system, get ready for what's next. And speaking of what's next, we'll take this opportunity during this break here. Next up for the Knights, they will play host to Hartford Community College on Thursday, November 7th at 7 p.m. And then on Saturday, November 9th, they will travel to Chesapeake College for a 1 p.m. tip-off against the Skipjacks. And that's Paige Smith with a nice little crafty finish off the dribble. After a miss, able to finish. The Knights are going a little bit of man-to-man here to start the fourth. It's dribble penetration and a basket. That is Salima Williams for the Express. And the pass in there to Michaela Guest in the paint. She has some Express pressure to deal with, and they are whistled for a foul. Their first of the quarter. And we have a hold on the roll back to the basket. Monroe number 4 there. Beverly Williams is going to pick up the foul. That'll be her third. The Guest is tied up on the shot. Transition opportunity, a miss for Monroe. Putback is good. That is Bunzy on the putback. She's had a really active day in the paint. That's another nice play by her. Nice save by Cash Holmes to Michaela Guest. The two Knights forwards teaming up there for an easy one. Michaela Guest becomes the 6th Knight into double figures on the day. And Bunzy will go to the line. He's leading the way with 16 points for the Express. Second one is good. A lot of contact there. No foul called. Going the other way, and a layup is good. Smith has her pocket picked. We're going to get another Monroe easy one. And Coach Cini looking for maybe a foul somewhere in there. We're just kind of going up and down at this point. Clearly a lot of contact. I think he's saying that she got a piece of the ball. It's foul number 4 on Beverly Williams. Monroe's going to pick up full court. Knights break the pressure up to Williams. Find Paige Smith on the wing. She's going to kick it over to Chesunanan, who misses, but we're going to have a foul inside. Cash Holmes knocked to the floor. And that's going to be the 4th team foul on the Express here in the 4th quarter. I believe that is foul number 5 on number 20, Darian Myers. We're going to have Amira McLeod replacing the now fouled out Myers. Smith to Gamble, who misses. Sessionanan in the paint. This is the putback. Got her own rebound, and she's fouled. So fouls coming quick for the Express here in the early portion of the 4th quarter. Four new Knights on the floor around Michaela Guest. Well, 3 new. We have Aunt Austin waiting at the table for the, presumably, the shooter here. Sessionanan misses the first. Austin checks into the game. We have the Monroe Express take a timeout there. They'll have a 1 remaining. That's their 4th of the game. Knights have a quick talk in the huddle. The good thing for them here, they can use a lot of different personnel, get them some time playing with each other, try to develop a little more chemistry early in the season, different lineups, different personnel. Going to go with the 3-guard lineup here. Davis, Williams, and the deep-range Reagan Robinson. And they're going to go man-to-man here. Steal by Williams. Up to Austin. And we're going to call a block at half court. It's one of those as a coach, you're like, don't blow the whistle. She's making a great pass. To a hard-running Michaela Guest. Be 2 shots for Aunt Austin. Makes them both. What a play by Austin. Quick hands there to get the steal. Makes a smart play, lead the break. Kind of trying to force the ball to Michaela Guest there for the turnover. A post up, turn, and score. Again, that's Bunsey. Reagan Robinson, 7 for 7. Wait, shout out to Heather Middleton. Maybe Heather's watching. She's put on a couple of these performances in our past, and Reagan Robinson's doing a Heather Middleton impersonation here. I've got her at 7 for 7. Can we make it 8? That's good! That's good! 8 for 8! Reagan Robinson off the bench. 8 for 8. 4 or 5 of them have been at the 4-point line. Look down on the floor. We have plenty of lines. We need a Reagan Robinson line. We said in the intro, she's another one. She can heat up. She knows how to score the basketball. Proved it in high school. It's on full display today. Her teammates are looking for the heat check. They might not leave her. We got a heat check. I think she had 2 players kind of hanging out with her there. And her first miss of the day, she didn't miss by much. And the Knights keep possession. Michaela Guest spins in the lane, can't finish. Goes to her left, now she turns to her right, finds Nyla Davis who knocks it down. I was gonna make mention of the century mark. Thanks to Reagan Robinson, the Knights have cruised past the century mark. Now have it up to 108 to 45. Express get a pass into the posts and a foul on Michaela Guest. And that will be her 4th. First shot is off. I think we have Astu Diongu about to check into the game here. I think they could let her into the game right now. They weren't aware she was there. She can enter on a make. A miss, she'll have to wait. I'm sure she's going to replace Michaela Guest. Nyla Davis finds Reagan Robinson, who misses. It's hard to call her cold. She's only 8 for 10. There's a 3 ball there by number 10, Cheyenne Hoxie. Williams on the wing, into Guest. Davis over to Robinson. Great passing. Entered into Guest. Might have sneakily got away with a double dribble, and she gets to the paint and is fouled. They called that first bounce on the catch. Williams and Davis check out of the game. Laquel Davis enters with the previously mentioned Astu Diangu. That's a miss for Guest. Second is good. Drive into the lane, a miss. Looked like the Knights maybe weren't sure what defense they were playing there. Astu Diangu running the floor. And Austin with a nice little play. Jump stop just outside of the paint. Finds the hard running Diangu for an easy 2. Basket there by Aurelis Pichardo, her first of the day. Robinson with the miss, Diangu with the putback. As a coach, it's one thing about this system with Coach Mike Sini, his players know they have the green light. When you're hot, you have the green light. When you're cold, you have the green light. We're going to shoot it out of slumps, and they're going to get up and down. You're going to have plenty of opportunities. Reagan Robinson on November 3rd has the green light and tested it out there. Dribble drive by the Express, missed. Diangu with the rebound. Reagan Robinson, and we're off and running. Davis cuts through the paint. Nice play. Hit her on the corner. Over to Guest for 3. Short. Diangu with the offensive rebound, and she's been active here, and I think they called a travel. They had a travel on the catch, I guess, when the rebound came to her. She had a quick shuffle of the feet before the contact. Pichardo with the miss from 3. Another offensive rebound for the Express, and it looks like they've thrown it out of bounds. Now the ball's gone. Diangu showing off her hustle here, going to get the ball. Down to 2 minutes and 26 seconds remaining, 113-50, Knights advantage. Over to McGinley, who's checked in on the wing. She's off from 3. Transition for the Express. Reagan Robinson, in addition to her threes, she's now a member of the block party. She gets her own little piece of that shot there. Nice hustle play. Stop the easy attempt. Wide open look and knock. That's a 3-point basket for Moorer. Robinson showing off the dribbles, tries to go inside to Diangu. It's a turnover, going the other way. Loose ball. Express keep it. Nice pass inside. Rebound to the Knights. Laquel Davis with a miss. Michaela Guest couldn't come up with a rebound. Express going the other way. Open look for three is no good. Laquel Davis leading the way. Nice little pass. Kayla Guest kind of got stuck too far under the basket there. Ran the floor hard, but by the time the ball got to her, it kind of put her in a bad position for the finish there. And we're going to have a foul called on McGinley. And that is only the Knights' third foul of the quarter. It's going to be a baseline out of bounds with 37 seconds remaining. McGinley gets a foot on the inbounds pass. We're going to do it again. We have Cheyenne Hoxie checking into the game for Moorer. They're going to get an open look from three, which is no good. Reagan Robinson. A little loose ball tussle. It's going to go to the Knights. Players getting after it still. Reagan Robinson's going to try it for number 9. It's no good. Shot clock is off. Inside of 10 seconds here. Michaela Guest with the steal. Michaela Guest will be credited with a miss there. And there you have it, folks. The final score of this afternoon's game. Your CCBC Essex Knights 113. Visiting Monroe University Express 53. Please stop back in, check in with us. Follow the schedule at ccbcessexknights.com. As I mentioned, November 7th, the Knights will play host to Hartford Community College for a 7 p.m. tip-off. Thanks to everyone for joining us. See you again soon.